Guys, in today's video, I'm bringing you a Nilah gameplay. We go absolutely crazy with her, and she just came out, and I had so much fun. Now, it's too early to tell whether she's going to be meta or not, but we will find out as time goes on. So for the items on Nilah, you're going to want to go Mortal Shield Bow, Infinity Edge, Stasis, Bloodthirster, Lord Doms, and Guardian Angel. Now, if you need heal cutting, then what I recommend you to do is go Mortal Reminder and Phantom Dancer. So you're going to get attack speed and more heal cutting and more movement speed. So this is a really good full AD build, but I recommend you to get Guardian Angel because you're going to be put in very risky situations. For the runes, you're going to want to go Conqueror, Brutal. A bunch of people recommend you to go Triumph, but I'm telling you right here, Brutal is so broken, and for you not to run Brutal, I think is a major mistake. So please run Brutal. Next up, you're going to need Coup de Grace, Bloodline, and Bone Plating. Next up, for the spells, you're going to want to go Exhaust and Flash. And so like I said, guys, I go absolutely crazy in this gameplay, so let's just get right on into it. All right, guys, so we are now in game, and so Nilah is very interesting because she's kind of like Samira and she's kind of not. I feel like one thing with Nilah that's really nice is you don't need to stack up a bunch of tiers to actually go crazy. You just need to have lockdown and use your abilities correctly. So Nilah can be a very weak laner because her auto attack range is really short. She's basically a melee champion, and so that's why it's very important that you use your first ability correctly. So as you see right here, we're playing Blitz Nilah, and we're actually zoning off an Ezreal Sona because if you're playing Nilah with a hook champion, the hook champion can actually create a lot of space for you. And what you want to do is you want to use your first ability to poke the enemy ADC when the ADC is walking in for the CS. Because your first ability, not only is it on a low cooldown, but it also has a decent range. I mean, the range is essentially like almost as like it's pretty long. It's pretty long. So if a ADC is walking into auto attack, like right here, maybe I get it off. Boom. Oh, almost. But you could kind of see what I'm trying to do. There's definitely a time where I land it. Or I think I already landed one. But that's how you want to use the first ability, at least in lane. Now, one thing to note, guys, is your power spike in lane is at level 3. Because you have all 3 of your abilities. Now, right here, we pull out the Krugs because I want to use this as a chance to trying to counter farm or whatever, but the Sona ended up stealing that little Krug anyways. And right there, I used my dash and my Q, but couldn't really do much more, right? I didn't use my exhaust, so that's why, I mean, it's just they're so close to their turret, but we ended up just kind of fighting a little bit. Now, this Ezreal Sona plays very passive in this lane, but basically the thought process is Blitzcrank looks for a pull, Blitzcrank pulls in, I use my third skill, my first skill, I use my W, my second skill, and then I use my third skill again. One very important thing to note, guys, is your third skill, if you land it on a minion, a monster camp, a dragon, an enemy champion, it resets. It resets. So you get 2 dashes. So right here, as you can see, boom, I used it on the minion and I reset it. So if you use your dash on the air, because one thing that Nilah can do in Wild Rift is Nilah can use the dash. Like, for example, I could use the dash running to lane, but you don't get the reset. So when you're in a team fight, do not just dash trying to get closer to fight. It's very important that you use your dash and actually hit it, because that's a second dash, which can be very useful. So that's one thing to really know here. So now, you know, we're back to lane. I'm kind of waiting for Blitzcrank to maybe set up a play. Boom. I'm trying to look for a little pick, but it's actually really nice that this first ability is on a low cooldown, because it actually allows me to clear the wave. Boom. Clearing it. Nice and easy. Whew. Ezreal damage is something else, guys. Ezreal's really good. I actually got a I got a banger Ezreal gameplay, actually. So yeah. But boom, I walk down, I get the fruit because, I mean, I got chunked out. One nice thing too is Nilah has really good sustain with her passive. Whenever you crit, you heal 20% of the crit damage, which is huge. And so now we're just clearing this. You know, we're still trying to look for an angle. Boom, we get the one angle. I don't use my dash yet because I don't want to take too much turret shots. I think I accidentally take one more turret shot here. Yep, that was really annoying, but it's okay. It's okay. Watch how we fight this right here. We have our jungler here. Blitzcrank lands the pull. Boom, right into my ultimate. And then we back off because we're too low. It's very easy for us to die. Ooh, little sidestep, you know, something light. We sidestep that. We get away with it, which is fantastic. And so now we get the reset. Boom, I go into the Immortal Shield Bow, and now I'm rocking tier 2 boots instantly. I think on ADC's tier 2 boots, second item is the best route. You get so much value. And like I said, I think you could do either attack speed boots or the AD/armor pen boots on Nilah, because having more attack speed with her isn't really that bad, but also having that AD damage is kind of nice too. And so right here, you know, I'm just using my first ability, so it empowers my auto attacks. Blitz is looking for another angle. Couldn't find it. I'm just kind of looking, because one thing you guys can do, I don't know if I actually end up doing it in this gameplay. I think I do, but you can use your third skill, get the reset, and then use your, so you double dash basically onto them. Now right here, the enemy team does contest this. Boom, Evelyn goes in. Boom. We got to flash out. Wait for the right moment to go back in. Boom. Commit. Ezreal uses his E, so I hit him with the exhaust. And then we just continue fighting. I don't know if we're able to catch on this Sona, because she does flash away. Yeah, we do. Boom. I got the reset. Let's go. Easy. Easy, easy. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. Now I just shove this in. And that's huge, right, guys? That's massive, you know. Now I'm 3-0. I got gold. It was very good. Now, unfortunately, we did lose the dragon, which hurts. Losing the dragon, like, definitely doesn't feel good, but it does happen. So, boom. Now I'm bought my items up. Boom. I also need executioners because we are against a Sona, and we definitely need heal cutting. So, it's really OP to roam to objectives. So, right here, I am roaming, looking for some more kills. I see, I'm trying to look to go somewhere. I use my dash, trying to kind of help the Vi out. So I start doing the blue. I'm waiting for maybe if Sona gets in range, hop right on her, trying to combo her, but it's not enough. Vayne ends up trying to come in to kind of give the Sona some backup. I use the Yasuo wall to give me some coverage. Now I'm kind of healing up off the Gromp, looking for another angle here. I think Blitzcrank actually is able to find the Vayne. Look at this. I dash onto the Vayne. Boom. I have another dash. Boom. Easy. 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 I mean, I could have used my W a little bit early there, so I didn't take as much damage. Ezreal's just split pushing. But do you guys see how much value you get from roaming? I got a kill. We got Rift Turret. We were able to get turrets with our Rift. And Ezreal's just sitting up there hitting top turret. So I really recommend you guys actually rotate to objectives as an ADC. I used to think it wasn't good to do that, but I think grouping is just probably the best thing you could do in rank to actually like win every single game. It's massive because if you get Rift Herald, it's so easy to get double turrets. It's ridiculous. I think right here you guys are going to see me maybe do the double dash. Do I do it? I wanted to do it, but I didn't. I was like, nah, I shouldn't. All right. Now I'm walking down, you know, trying to do some, like, help the jungler, which, I mean, honestly, I wanted to take the jungle, but Vi had blue side instead of going red, so I was like, alright, I'll share. Whew. I mean, not share, but, I mean, I wanted to steal it, to be honest. I wanted the jungle myself. But, yeah, it's okay. So, now I'm still top. Coming down to, I'm like kind of looking for an angle. I see Evelyn doing Krugs. I was seeing if I could finesse it, but I couldn't. So I just come back top to clear the top wave. Now it's going to be very interesting to see how well Nilah can really perform in higher games. I still think she's not in the top 3 best ADCs. I think the other ADCs not only. So I think the 3 best ADCs right now are Zeri, Tristana, Kai'Sa. And the thing is first off, it's so much easier playing all 3 of those champions. And another thing is their laning phase is much easier. Much easier. Now right here I'm kind of like playing like really aggressively. I can't believe that I missed that Q. Boom. Nice. I mean, I'm just getting so fed, bro. It is ridiculous. But you want to get fed. You want to get fed. And now we could push for this tier 2 turret. And you know what? I think with Nilah, the hardest thing is thinking about, okay, when you're going into a team fight, how you should actually put the play together. Now, right here, I'm greedy. I'm taking my reset. I'm not worried about anything else. And plus, I got this juicy bot wave waiting for me to get collected. Look at that wave. Ooh, so juicy. Boom. So nice. Oh, that was an amazing wave. But it's really about piecing together how you want to take the fight. And I think the best advice I could give is don't play the team fight too fast, because CC and lockdown can completely destroy you. So you need to make sure, okay, what CC do they have? They have Sona, they got Evelyn Charm, but luckily in this type of game, the reason why this game's so good is they don't have much CC. It's really just Galio and Sona, and boom. As you guys see, I used the double dash to run up to Galio, then I used my W when he flashed away to try to catch up, but I mean, I didn't want to continue chasing it, but my teammates were able to get it. That's where you can use that double dash effect to kind of lock down your opponents when they're trying to run away or you're trying to gap close. Jin's throwing his ult out. We're pulling out the dragon. I'm like, okay, I'm going to help zone this enemy team away. Look at this, guys. Watch the way I'm playing this. Boom, use my dash. I have another dash. I go in with my ultimate, pull in the Sona. I mean, that is perfect. The way I fought this, boom, was literally perfect. Literally perfect. I couldn't have played that better. I could not have played that better. I loved the way I played that. Like, looking at it back, I'm like, amazing. Now, luckily, I thought it was going to take me a little bit longer to kind of pick up on this champion, but she's not too complicated. Her abilities are pretty, like, simple. Like, they're pretty, like, simple. They're not complicated in any form. But it's just, like, actually executing Nilah against good opponents can be very difficult. Boom, I use the double dash. I try to go on him. Boom. Guys, watch this. This gets crazy. Boom. Woo. And then they run away. Galio throws his ult out. Oh my god, I'm doing so much damage. Oh. But Yasuo just takes all my kills. Oh, this guy really took all my kills right there. It's actually so crazy. That could have been a quadra for me. Literally an easy quadra. But, I mean, it's okay, you know. I'll let him have some kills. It won't hurt me. Boom. Now I'm coming bot because I'm, like, 100 gold off my Bloodthirster. A reset. And now I'm ready to pick up my Bloodthirster, man. I'm very glad I was able to get this Bloodthirster because now I have more crit. I have 75% crit right now. I'm kind of annoyed at the fact that I couldn't go Lord Doms, because if you're able to get Lord Doms, it's so good because you get your crit so quick. But me having to buy Executioners, look at that. I use my double dash. Look how much damage that is, guys. And look at how much shielding I got. It's like I have a Lux perma-shielding me. So that's why it's very interesting to know. Nilah's very strong. Her auto attack's doing a lot of damage. Her passive is absolutely crazy. Especially with how easy it is to get crit in this game. But her laning phase is so hard, and I guess her auto attack range is so small. That's where it really is kind of hard to play. Now, the question is what do I have more fun playing, Nilah or Samira? I actually enjoy playing Nilah a little bit more, because I think I really like her first ability and how her dash works. I get that double dash, and I actually also like the W. I like Nilah's second ability more than I like Samira's second ability, because I'd rather block auto attacks than abilities personally for me. Like, that makes sense. Look at this Vayne. This Vayne got way too excited. Boom, I used my second dash to kind of gap close, but then I just got punished instantly because you know, Sona still had her CC. Vi with a little bit of an engage right there. We got to play this fight smart. I use my W to try to run away. I dash in, Ezreal flashes out reactively. And I'm like, okay, I'm out, bro. I'm out. I'm going to take a reset. And then right here, I was like, I'm just going to keep building into my next item. I'm like trying to find Phantom Dancer right now. Boom. Noon Quiver. And we get back on the map here. Instantly get back on the map. Guys, I definitely do recommend though to practice the champion in PvP in practice mode before you go into it. Like I played like a bunch of practice mode. I watched different tutorials, and then I played some PvP to get ready to use this champion. Like you don't want to go straight into rank with this champ because it is quite like you want to kind of like get used to using the abilities. Right here, I used the dash over the wall to kind of get onto this Galio. Boom, secure the kill. This next part, guys, there's a pretty wild part that comes up. I'm not. It's very soon. It's very crazy, very very crazy. I'm very curious to see it again, actually. Okay. Okay. Boom. You know, just using my first ability, powering my auto attacks. Blitz gets the pull. I go in. Boom, twice. Instantly got punished, right? But we were able to get that kill. That was a huge kill on Galio because that's their main CC dead. I guess we're playing it the safe way, going for dragon, which is what you want to do. Nothing wrong with taking the safe route, focusing the objectives and getting them. It's one of the best things you can do. And now we're taking the reset. We're gonna pick up our Phantom Dancer. Now we have 100% crit. We have our heal cutting, so we're in a fantastic position to deal a bunch of damage. Now I'm just running to get myself back onto the map. I'm like running. I'm running. All right, guys. I think this is where it gets crazy. It gets crazy around here, for sure. For sure. Yeah. It gets crazier, guys. Okay, watch this. So I use this raptor to go over the wall. Boom, I have my next dash. I'm full comboing in. I'm going straight in. Look at my damage. I flash forward. I missed my Q though. I'm 1 HP. The turret goes down before it had the chance to kill me, and I freaking lived. But that was a beautiful way that I took the team fight. I used my dash, full box dash, and then used my second skill with my ultimate, and I brought them closer in, and I just kept using my empowered attacks. That's exactly how you want to play team fights with Nilah. This champion is super fun. The question is still, is she really good? I got super fed this game. That's why I did a bunch of damage, but it's still yet to be determined. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, because we upload daily ADC content. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the champion down below. Peace.